What is all this?
It looks like an exact copy of the old Tangent set, but I could have swore we stopped recording that after 12.
Yeah, I know. It was all just really, really confusing. Like, just as confusing as just seeing that person that looked vaguely like me walk up and tell me the location of this, that it's in good hands. This is... Why? And is that... There's so much... Randy, there's so much blood on the floor!
What's going on here?
It's like they just kept dying. Like, I know we did our fair share of, recreational dying, but
they weren't in the living room. This is way too much blood for that.
Oh, no. Wait. Oh, hey, Wait, is that... We have 19 and a half subscribers?
Yo, what?
And look, the art is already done. How did they know? I made this art in my free time just because I thought about what if we returned. Same thing with the thumbnails too, but it's all just here in a neat little bow. And oh wait, there's literally a note here. Please use this in a how-to. What?
Literally.
Randy, do we?
There is no choice.
Well, I guess for those of you who have not joined us in a while, or have been living under a shed for a while.
Well, I mean, that'd be me too, but I'm Randy.
And I'm Aaron.
And this, I guess, is Tangents.
Or something like that. The funky do, if you will. So anyway, man, weird being in an exact replica of my room and everything, but barring the uncanniness aside and the potential questions such a situation asks, how's it going, Randy?
Well, I mean, I guess it's been okay. I cleaned my garage.
Nice. Oh yeah, you sent me a photo of that. All those wheels that you just have.
Yeah, well, it's more tires than wheels by exactly one.
It's the same thing. Tomato, tomato.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
How is it not?
Because the tire goes on the wheel.
At the end of the day, it's the same thing. It's two parts of the same component. Might as well call them that. It's circle, it roll, it wheel.
Well, it roll until it go flat.
You're right.
Flat like a certain shark.
Yeah, patan, if you will.
Petandas.
Oh, man.
that moment when Kura's literally just playing with her artist and she's like, oh yeah, super flat.
Oh yeah, I literally saw, okay, so I follow Mori Calliope's Twitter and everything, and I noticed that apparently she got a mouse pad and she's talking about, wrist support is essential. And it's a Gura mouse pad, but it's just her face. And I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, yeah, someone knew what they were doing.
Yeah. I need a mouse pad with my cheeks on it, and it's like, yeah, the ones on my mouth. What are you thinking?
What are you thinking, you filthy troglodyte? Man. So yeah, other than cleaning out your garage, what's been taking up your time?
So recently, I got into Forza Horizon 5.
Oh yeah, it did come out.
Because it just came out. I don't know if it's gay, but it came out.
Well, it's game, and that's good enough for me.
Game.
But yeah, you enjoying it?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of fun gapping bots with drift.
Nice. Why don't you tell the folks a bit more about it? I haven't dove in enough to quite be able to form a concise opinion on it.
Right. They say it's Mexico, but it's really Brazil. And the reason I can tell is because just, you drive 10 minutes and you're at the coast. Wait a sec, that's not right.
What is this, Europe? You drive for 10 minutes and suddenly you're in another country. It doesn't make any sense.
That's because you were always in another country. Brazil!
All roads lead to Brazil.
All roads are Brazil.
Oh no. Everything the light touches Brazil. Man. Personally, I've just been thriving in Metroid Dread.
Oh yeah, we gonna hear your 30-minute review on it during the podcast?
Sure, I'm Aaron, and today I will be reviewing Metroid Dread. My consent, but because I'm a man of the people, I know that you don't want to sit here for 30 minutes to hear me ramble on about it. You just want the raw score. 3.14159. I just list out pi. No, I just really like Metroid Dread. It's good. I give it a 10. It's just, I love it. I could, you joke about 30-minute review. I could do it. It just, but first and foremost, and I think the thing that really does it for me is the fact that overall, while playing it, the quality, the art direction, just the overall presentation, it's genuinely one of those things that I just kind of had this realization moment at one point that, like, this is how you do a AAA 2D game. How you find a AAA budget and pack it into a two-dimensional form factor, and I love it. The only thing that genuinely I'm just sitting there like, why, is because it's on the Nintendo Switch. And you want to know what the Nintendo Switch doesn't have?
What?
Power. It lacks power. If it was a public seating apparatus, no benches.
No benches. What is this? A stone stump?
Maybe. What? Oh, yeah. I don't know why it just stopped. My brain just stopped for a second. I'm just like, what's going on?
Where am I?
Who am I? Randy, don't do it.
No
Don't
promises.
breathe. Don't breathe. Stop breathing. Okay, that's dangerous for you. Don't you understand?
You did it.
But yeah, still, I don't know. It's a lot of things about Dread that I really like. Like, I love the cutscenes and everything. I saw a lot of memes centering around, like, Samus is essentially just the Doomslayer in this one, and my word, is that accurate. At one point, you're fighting a boss that's kind of... It's pulled from Super, but, like, it's played off so well that I just love it. Because literally, it just takes place in this lava zone. You're just lobbing missiles at this dude, and he's just, like... In the first phase, he's restrained, so he is, like, breaking at his chains, trying to come at you. And it's so cool.
Oh my god.
I'm just sitting here, and I'm just like, my day has been made. It doesn't quite top Hollow Knight for me as my favorite game, but my word, is it up there. It just... And I think I mentioned this earlier, I've already started up a new playthrough on the hardest difficulty I think I can get my hands on.
As it turns out, after you're done with that, there's even more difficulties.
That's okay with me. I'll keep doing it. Because, it's funny. I decided I wanted to try beating it in under 4 hours on the hardest difficulty I think you can get. So that's where I'm at right now. And, unironically, I'm flourishing. I honestly thought...
Lane?
Honestly, I'm moisturized, if I'm being real. But the funniest part is... the final boss that I'd heard so much about, like, this guy will kick your teeth in. He just genuinely the hardest boss in the game. 3 tries. I 3-tried this man. I shamed him. It literally is just, you parry, you shoot, you win. This man could do nothing. Or, forgive me, he's more like a bird dude. I made good on the promise that I was going to literally just smash his beacon and make him rue the day he'd ever decided to pick a fight with me.
Pick a fight with the Aaron.
The Aaron. The funniest part is that the main character's name is Samus Aran, which could also be pronounced as Aaron.
Oh my god. It's just funny.
Aaron is real.
Oh no, that's not good for anyone.
But still, just... to this moment, that is still the funniest thing. I got 100% of items, walked into the final boss encounter, and just... Okay, the first 2 times I was the one who was over the barrel, shall we say, gripping it tightly. But on the 3rd try, Ravenbeak dropped the main villain dropped the soap, and I was the one. No, I'm kidding. I don't want to put myself in that type of position.
You were the being from the nth dimension.
Yep. I was just doing as I was obligated to.
Doing as you should.
Mm-hmm. If you had a Switch, I'd honestly say it'd be worth giving it a go. I think it's worth it. It's good content, though. I just love it. It surprised me, too, because I was like, I like to plan the games I'm going to play in advance. Like, okay, I'll do a little bit of this, and a bit of this, and everything. But no, genuinely speaking, I finished Dread yesterday morning, and I was like, I want more. I think I want to go in for seconds. And it's just, I love it when a game does that. That I'm literally just like, I am so beyond satisfied with what I played that I want seconds, please. How about you? Any games like that for you recently?
Recently?
Mm-hmm.
No. Because I haven't finished any games yet.
I respect that.
Haven't finished a game in forever.
Oh. Well, when Halo Infinite releases, you and I can, whenever they add the online co-op, you and I could, Or wait, no, I think online co-op will be available from the start. You and I can co-op the Halo Infinite campaign, my man.
Nice.
After I run through it by myself first.
Did you just finish
Listen,
it?
a man's Halo is a special experience. Insulting a man's Halo be the same as insulting his mother.
The fact that you're just like, nah, I don't want you for my first run.
Well, okay, what I'd be more likely to do is just play in advance, keep myself to where I don't, beat the game entirely, and to where I'm just only a little bit ahead at any given time. Mine would probably be more diverging path, because as I understand it, Infinite is, it's open-ended, it's, as open-ended as I think Microsoft would let them, given the property. So, there's stuff to do. Regardless, though, we need to give that a go.
Yeah. But, of course, what we have right now is infinite multiplayer. And
it's decent.
It's sight. Nothing wrong with it. And, so you see, the thing is, that's the problem. It's a Halo game. It's supposed to be wonderful, indescribably awesome. Kilimanjaro.
I was just going to say, unfriggin' believable.
But no, Halo Infinite, just aight.
Yeah. There's some fun to be had there. Some good experiences.
I feel like because it's free, I can forgive, just aight. Because, you have to pay for the other Halo experiences. And I feel like Microsoft was like, you know what? You're going to make a really, really fucking good game. You understand me? And Bungie and 343 were like, aight. Except for Halo 5.
We do. Bungie left the room at that point. They had their new love of Destiny, who was sleeping with the mistress.
Maybe you should talk to Destiny.
Talk to Destiny?
Yeah, your destiny is to suck my dick.
Oh no! I walked right into that. I knew the setup was there. I was just like, I don't know what he's gonna hit me with. Pain. I've been caught.
You got
clapped.
You've been had.
You've been had.
Fuck! We've been had!
I love that way of phrasing things. It's just, we've been had. I've been had. Like a Reese's, the second Easter happens, it just, I've been had. Reese's eggs are actually the best. They have a nice balance of peanut butter to chocolate ratio.
I had something I wanted to say, and then your talk about chocolate and peanut butter threw me off.
Okay, I'll wait.
It's too late now.
Turn back the hands of time. Make it to where Randy can talk about whatever it was he was going to talk about. I mean, okay, let's backtrack. What we were talking about before Reese's.
That's a great question. I really don't care.
Being had. Being had was what we talked about. Then what before that?
Infinite.
Okay.
And it was between the we've been had and the recess eggs.
Recess eggs.
Eggs for recess.
I thought you were talking about recesses and recessed jeans, and I'm just like, yes, the eggs are hidden from me.
No eggs, no bitches.
Nowhere to rest your knees, no benches.
Knees? Why are you resting your knees? You getting that promotion?
No. I'm not getting that promotion.
You gotta do what you gotta do, if you know what I mean.
I'm getting demoted to customer.
No, I think that's a promotion in its own right.
It depends on the place you're working. I think if it's a place that's genuine dog... Even worse, if it's toilet water, then yeah. If you're drinking the porcelain sauce, then you've got a big old problem on your hands.
Congratulations, you've been promoted. What position am I taking? Customer, you're fired.
Well, you can either be promoted to customer, or you can be demoted to your knees, if you know what I mean. Just the worst.
Oh my god.
And then you wind up with what Blizzard has. A lawsuit. Multiple. I think they still haven't gotten that straightened out.
Who knows? They never might.
It's just stupid. Like, I think Blizzard keeps, like, trying to just delay things, and it's like, your day of reckoning is here. Stop locking the door. We have the keys.
Oh my god.
And it's just taint. It's just like...
Come on, if you're gonna commit war crimes, you better attest to them. Just like the fucking Bosnians who took the cyanide in the courtroom.
The pro gamer move.
That's the Sigma male move. That's your quintillionaire grind set right there. You get tried for war crimes, take cyanide, boom.
It's just they can't prove you did war crimes if there's no one to blame, or if there's no you to blame.
Man, he really did die for his country. That's impressive.
Mm-hmm. That's 1 point on the no war crimes list. He died, so we can't prove it. The guy's corpse. Thumbs up.
Bing! Wait, is he still alive? Foaming at the mouth from cyanide.
As the trial concludes, they notice the body edging slowly and slowly closer to the door. But only when they look away. Closer inspection yields that it's actually a little man outside pulling him across the room with a very thin string. Just shh.
It's kind of like Joseph running away from Wham.
I thought it was AC/DC that like he did the wire thing.
The wire thing.
I thought that's what you were referencing with the.
No. He had where Joseph was pretending to be dead right after he had first.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Then he's just heading towards the cart as he looks away. Then he's like, "What?"
Who just rotates his head all the way around like an owl, and he's just. Did you really think that would work?
I don't know. Maybe.
I've said it once. I'll say it again. I love how just nonsensical part 2 is. It genuinely just like people hate it and everything, but I'm just like, it's just meant to do the funky do. Let it be.
It's supposed to be funny, man.
It's supposed to literally just not really be much of a story, just because it's literally just supposed to be Joseph doing whatever he wants.
Yeah, and then he also happens to beat the crap out of Pillarman.
Literally all of his actions in that are just because he has to. Like, of his own volition, he does like 5 things. He beats up a cop, that's 1. Everything else is kind of purely because he has to.
Yeah, I mean, he's attacked by that one vampire who's like, Dio liked to play around with his powers. And what was that one that he shot out of his eyes?
Oh yeah, that's right. Man.
I like how Joseph was like, take this! Bing! Parry.
Well, actually, no. Even in the vampire one, he wasn't the one who, like, actively sought out that fight. Like, the only fight he actively sought out was when he wanted to beat up a cop.
Wait a sec, no, he might have actually, because he walked up on that dude with the Tommy.
No. He only did that after Straits attacked him.
Really?
Yeah, remember? It goes Straits attacks him, he jumps out of the window, and then Tommy.
And he says...
Something like that. All I know is that, like, Joseph does not start it. Him pulling out the Tommy gun is the vampire
He
is
is standing his ground.
The vampire is the question, and the Tommy gun is the solution.
I think you mean problem.
Well, I mean, okay, the question is...
Straights is the Straights is the problem,
Okay,
Tommy gun is the solution.
That's a better way of putting it, you're right.
But it obviously didn't solve the problem, because he got back up after it.
He just twisted and killed half the people there, just... Nice job, man. And then Joseph, realizing that he does not want this fight, hotfoots it out of there.
There's only one choice we have, Smokey.
Really? It's a secret technique that I never like to use.
She's like, what is it? Nigerundayo!
Why did you hold that for so long?
Because I could.
Every time I get a notification on my phone, I'm worried that it is going to be one of my family members just messaging me too loud.
It is I.
Halfway out here, in the middle of the woods, in this strange set, and still getting messages about being too loud.
No, right? It's so funny. It's like they think that their family is back, even though I think they're actually dead.
Don't worry about it. Listen, we're just here to record the Funny Man podcast. We don't need to ask about the blood stain, even though I really want to. I want to. It's just, this is weird. It's just, all this weird, wacky, funky.
It really is far too much blood.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, least I could have done is gone the rest of the mile. Now there's just weird splotches on the carpet where there's not blood. And it's just like, come on, man, hire a deep cleaner or something.
At least cover the whole thing in red.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, if you're going to paint it, do it right.
Mm-hmm. It just strange. Bizarre. I'm running out of adjectives, Randy.
Queer. And no, not like gender, not like liking boys. It's queer.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
YouTube won't.
YouTube? Ah! I see you say slurs.
I see you like using a slur.
And not the slur P.
I don't know, I think I like P's in my slurs.
Alright then. I don't know how that works, but you don't need to feel the need to show me.
I don't either.
But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, speaking of the bizarre, and speaking of JoJo's in general, Stone Ocean starts December 1st.
Nice! Early birthday present, let's go!
Heck yeah! Your birthday's the 8th, right?
5th.
Dang it. I always know it's either the 5th or the 8th, and for some reason I get those two dates mixed up.
What? Why do you get my name mixed up?
No, it's just, okay, I know that your birthday is on, like, one of those days. Like, I'm always certain of that. But my brain goes...
Ah, yes.
A.
Ocho.
Hachi. If you will.
Acht.
Yeah.
That was 4 different languages and 1 number.
Yeah. But, oh, yeah. You got about 2 weeks to catch up. Have fun with that. I'm
Nice.
kidding. You're literally far ahead of where we're likely going to get the first batch of the anime. Did you hear about that, by the way?
What?
Since it's behind bars in Netflix jail, we're going to get them in 12-episode batches. So that means you watch those 12 episodes, that's it. For a while.
That's so stupid.
Literally, you go from, man, it has been over 3 years since Golden Wind finished airing, and now I gotta wait more. Like, some people are gonna watch that in a day.
I know, right? That's
Like-
gonna be me.
Like, okay, I know... An argument that I hate about it, though, is literally, like, the whole, like, you could still space them out, you know? And I'm just like, that is stupid and inefficient. If I have... much like if I have the entire speedometer, I want to use the whole speedometer. If I have all the episodes, I'm going to naturally want to watch watch all the episodes.
I'm not just gonna watch 1 a week. Who do I look like?
Do I look like someone who obeys the law?
I'm not even gonna watch it on Netflix. Who do you think I am?
We get the best of both worlds. Good subs, no localization, and a format we like.
I don't know. I feel like localization is a little important.
Flaccid Pancake is the official localization of Limp Bizkit.
What?
Yes.
Oh, you mean like that? Oh, wrong.
In the subtitles, it will be on Netflix, 110%. It is going to be labeled as Flaccid Pancake. Unironically. Out here.
Bad.
Present and...
Flaccid Pancake! Oh!
Oh, no. And then there's one called Sky... Wait. No, Sky High is not the one I'm thinking of. Sky High is the tower stand in part 4, right?
Oh, maybe.
I know there's another one in part 6 that I think has something to do with, like... I could have sworn one in part 6 was Sky High, but now I'm doubting it. Okay, I gotta check. Entertain the audience while I'm looking.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Would you be able to spare a moment of your time for me to interest you in a free and a superior open source operating system that you should download today because it's absolutely free? Oh, not to mention it's safe.
Which one?
I don't know. There's a whole lot of them. I think they call them Unix or something like that. Linux.
Linux. Did you download it?
Lunix. Not yet. I might though. Once they finish being good for gams.
Yeah, honestly, that's the only thing holding me back. Like, I don't mind learning.
Yep.
Oh, hey. Behold. Mr. Furumi having a good time at the pool.
Mr. Furumi.
Also, I found out, Sky High is the part 6 stand. As such, localization will probably, I'm hoping it will be just, orbital, altitude.
Orbital altitude.
Sky High, orbital altitude.
So fucking dumb.
Or orbital ascension.
Ascension. What is this? What is this fucking Marshall Peak realm? Immortal Ascension.
It's better than the idea I had for a better localization name for Sticky Fingers. Instead of Zipperman! It's such a... I hate that localization with a passion. It's so stupid.
Zipperman!
The better name would clearly be Tacky Toes. Just, Tacky Toes!
It's so bad.
You have to wiggle your fingers. Tacky Toes! Let's see. I also came up with bondage appendages.
Tacky Toes!
Hold on a second. I can look up which other ones I said. I put them in the server. Hold on a moment. From yours truly, Durandal. I had someone actually pronounce it like that.
Durandal.
Yep. Dackle. Durandackle.
Durandackle. Dackle-lackle.
It's from Durandal, you halfwit. What was I going to type in? Oh, wait. No. Tacky Toes. That's easy. Two of them. Bondage digits. Gummed hands. Tacky Toes. Cohesive mitts. Gluey grabbers.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make an entire an entire fan sub that localizes these in the best way possible.
Oh, goodness. No, we do a fan dub.
Tacky Toes, go! Well, if you'll excuse me.
Tacky Toes!
Arrivederci. Arrivederci. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
No, just the rest of the dub is genuine dog water, but, like, that singular line is just gold. Just, arrivederci. It's got the effects, the works. And then it goes back to dog water.
Oh my goodness. We just undo all of the localizations.
Fine. I'll do it myself. Instead of stone free, it's mineral loose.
It's you know what it is?
What?
It's fucking It's fucking it's rocks gone. Rocks unfettered.
Oh man.
Stone? Nah, it's rocks.
Instead of kiss, it's
It's smooch.
no, I think that actually is it. It's making out. Instead of okay, did you get to the stand Dragon's Dream?
You mean Dragon D?
Oh no, I should have known. But yeah,
No, I
Dragon's
haven't.
Dream. Well, wait, you haven't?
Dragon's Dream.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what does it do?
Not really anything. It's when Jolene goes down to like solitary confinement. That fight with the thing that just kind of floated there looked like a compass, but with a dragon.
Okay. So that one.
Its localization name could easily be Dream Dictionary: An A to Z Guide to Understanding Your Unconscious Mind by Tony Crisp. You don't know You don't know about Dream Dictionary: An A to Z Guide to Understanding Your Unconscious Mind by Tony Crisp? Say, look, it's Dream Dictionary. An A to Z Guide to Understanding Your Unconscious Mind by Tony Crisp. Yeah, it's a real thing. Look at this. You can read it.
I mean, okay, but like,
Come on, it would be funny. Just every time is just, oh no, I've been screwed over by Dream Dictionary, an A to Z Guide to Understanding Your Unconscious Mind by Tony Crisp. Well, the way that Dream Dictionary, an A to Z Guide to Understanding Your Unconscious Mind by Tony Crisp works is it essentially deals with that. Wow, Dream Dictionary, an A to Z Guide to Understanding Your Unconscious Mind by Tony Crisp seems really overpowered. And it's that for like the entire like 3 episodes that the arc takes up. I would laugh.
oh my god.
Ah, man. Good content. Any more stands you want to localize with really specific
That's way too long, man. Imagine Dragon. No, it's renamed to Imagine Dragons.
Imagine dragging these.
Imagine dragging these nuts across your face.
I feel like I can hear your brain cells dying every time you make one of those jokes as a punishment. Like you make
just like go to horny jail. Ting!
not
Except it's not my head, it's my brain cells.
he just shaves off a couple. No, I'm kidding.
It's like one of those chefs who cut like millimeter thin slices.
Impressive.
Outstanding.
So are you voting in the Game Awards?
Probably not.
Don't you know? Your vote matters and could honestly decide the fate of this country, let alone the whole world. If a Dogwater game wins again, I'm just going to be very, very disappointed. Nothing actually is going to happen. I'm not going to wage war on Syria or Poland again. Well, okay, Poland.
Again.
Poland, I have reservations there in winter to do some invading, so, you know, it's kind of already set in stone,
Who'd
but
you make the reservations with?
the government.
Which one?
The soon-to-be former Polish government.
You're just like, oh yeah, I'll be invading you next. Oh, sounds good.
They're just like, all right, then we'll bring our best troops. You bring yours. It will only be Hitori Day. Just me, myself, and I.
And that's the secret. You won't know I'm there.
Well, and this nifty gun I found.
I'll defeat you with the power of friendship. And this gun I found.
Don't mind if I do.
No, you don't even bring a gun. You just have a knife. You're just like, I am invading your country.
Nice.
It's the last thing he hears before he goes under.
Man. But yeah. I was going to look up the top runners for the Game Awards. I tried to look this up at college and literally it just the site had a stroke. It was just literally like, I'm sorry, man. I can't do
Look at it. He's having a stroke.
He's falling. He's just literally falling so slowly. He has too much time to contemplate his mortality.
Live December 9th. Start voting.
So these are Game of the Year. My vote obviously went to Dread. And,
Nice.
However, I honestly think the pick is probably going to wind up going for the more soulless option, so either Deathloop or Resident Evil Village. Well, okay, I actually have heard nothing about Deathloop, and that actually kind of adds to my idea that it's going to be... Well, I mean, last year was The Last of Us 2, and I don't really remember...
I only heard bad things about that game.
I actually found a couple people who genuinely liked it. It was surprising, to say the least.
Nah, they were paid.
No, I'm talking about people in other servers that I'm in. They're just casually like...
They were paid.
I don't think they hunted them down and were like, yeah, this is a random person on the internet. Here's $60. You are now paid. Talk good about this game.
Fine, I'll do it on my Discord server.
Yeah, but it just... I've also heard that people really want, like, Psychonauts to win. It's kind of the, like... Oh, yeah, people have wanted this game for a while, apparently, and so they're like, yeah, I want this game to win. And I respect that. Just don't make it, like... Don't make it this one. Don't make it this one. Maybe don't make it this one. Like, these three right here. Dread, Psychonauts.
Does it take two, though?
I wouldn't be able to know. I don't do really that many multiplayer games. You know this, Randy. The only... Well, okay. The only times that I touch multiplayer games are literally when you and I are just, vibing on the Wednesdays.
Or whenever we want to play Rat game. Oh, yeah, Rat's Insta-Give is actually a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Dude, when we were in that lobby, good time.
Oh, yeah. Even if we were just getting slaughtered.
Oh, yeah. We were not rats in that instance. We were pigs. Led there.
We were gibbed instantaneously.
I was a frickin' rat.
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 Radical rat.
Radical Randy? Making a return?
Maybe.
Really?
Maybe I'll remake the character sheet known as Randy the Radical.
Well, what can I say? You are Randy, and you are most certainly radical.
The only thing I did during that whole campaign was get my fucking loot stolen.
Like over and over again, right?
No, just once. He never gave it back.
Which person? Skull? Shall we call him?
Yes.
Yeah.
The cosmic one.
The one and only. He just... Mine. And never saw it again. I remember when you named a character Tig Biddies.
Oh, yeah. The way she died was so fucking funny.
I don't even remember how she died.
Antonio picked up the orb that I had became, and then I started turning back into myself, and he threw it up, and he said, "Bitch!" He cut me in half right down the center.
I would like to see you divided and, maybe later, quartered. But first, half.
It was from head to vagina, cut in half.
Oh, no.
He literally just made my entire body the pussy lips.
Oh, no. Randy!
Oh my god.
Can't believe you said that on the podcast. Have you no shame?
Nah, none at all.
Not a drop.
Not a smidgen. You can't see that shit with the microscope. You think that I have any?
Yeah, that's fair.
You could pull out the fucking electron microscope and still see jack shit.
Pain.
Pagne even?
Undeniable.
No sham?
None.
No S?
Not even the slightest syllable.
Imagine if Spain were spelt like the end of champagne.
Spagne.
Spagne.
Spagne Hamidala.
Wait a second, why are you talking about Senator Amidala?
I don't know, man. I feel like Amidala has potential to be one of those, bait jokes. Similar to kombucha.
Well, hey, it's a pretty great place. Have you been?
No.
Why haven't you been to kombucha yet?
Haven't had the time, nor the will. It's kombucha.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that you can't, in fact, bucha nuts. Bucha nuts in the nuts. Inside.
Did the chair just snap?
No, I don't think so.
Nah, I just accidentally hit the lever that, for some reason, creates a trapdoor beneath your feet, dropping you into the abyss below. Hey, it comes with a basement. The basement. That is single-handedly one of the least brain cell things I've ever said.
Yeah,
Just
no kidding.
none whatsoever. I am without.
0. Bitches, brain cells, all 0.
Scott's pursuing, though. I'm proud of him. Maybe by the time this episode comes out, he'll have already finished his pursuit. He'll have reached his destination.
I don't know if it's more of a destination, but he will have reached the starting line.
Or at the very least, maybe he and she will be pursuing together.
I get the feeling that us 3 men, whenever we put down that much time, it's supposed to be a lifelong commitment.
Yeah, that's fair. You and I are just still... Well, you're down at the lake, and I haven't left the house.
By the way, they aren't biting. It's quite sad.
Oh. No amount of bait will change that?
No, none.
Well, the water's getting cold, friend.
It's always been cold. That's how I catch my fish.
No, I'm just talking about, like, maybe it's time to just... okay, I don't actually know how to continue this
Switch
metaphor.
lake.
Yeah, switch the lakes, my friend. Or just start shooting into the water. That'll get you fish. Maybe not the type you're looking for, but it's a start.
or take power lines from the grid and just...
You just... Don't mind if I do?
I'm no fisherman. I'm an electrician.
They call me Mr. Electric. What's up? as you deep fry an entire lake.
Oh
you literally watch it. So just like, man, it smells like fish is cooking. Wait. Oh no. Oh no.
No wonder they aren't biting.
Man.
That was 1,000 Ways to Die reference.
Really?
Yeah, cause this guy, he's an electrician, and well, his job's stressing him out. And he heard from his friends, maybe I should catch some, go fishing to calm me down. And it's like, well, fishing only calms you down when you catch something. And he wasn't catching nothing, and he got so tired of it that he shot the whole lake.
Nice. I make in this other server I'm in, I tend to I get bored easily. I write fishing metaphors to pass the time. I just keep going at it. And one person just responded with one back, and I'm just sitting there like,
Damn.
it was actually just well thought out too. Man just literally just told me. The key to the beauty of fishing is that it takes patience. And I'm just sitting there like, oh, you right.
Yeah. No kidding, huh?
That person was just critically unable to read between the lines and figure out that I'm talking about my my divorce, and he's just like, this man does not know how to fish. Just does not understand how you put bait on hook and cast. The only thing he's casting is a broken arm and a broken heart.
I don't know if there's a cast on my broken heart. That's why it's still broken.
Nah, you don't put a cast on a heart. You put duct tape, Randy. Duct tape.
No wonder what I've been doing wrong.
Yeah, you just gotta reach in, and then put it back.
It kind of sounds like it hurts, though.
Well, of course, you got a broken heart. That's why you put the duct tape.
But putting the duct tape sounds like the part that hurts.
It's
I have to
fine.
literally remove my heart from my chest.
So what? You can put it back. That makes it fine.
But it hurts.
So what? Your broken heart hurts, don't it?
Not as bad as taking it out of my body and putting duct tape on it.
Listen, okay, it's like okay. Listen, it's like how some games that time you on stuff, they reset if you load a checkpoint. Just listen, man, it's like loading a checkpoint. The second you put that heart back in, you're fine. The pain goes away. You don't have any memory of it. It's fine. Trust me. I know a guy who did this. Unwillingly, but I know a guy who did this.
Wait, hold on. Did he do it or did you do it to him?
I'm not at liberty to say. The authorities strictly say that I should say no.
What, you plead the fifth?
You and I both know that we accepted the offer to pursue this place in the woods for a reason.
No, it was to get away from it all.
Yeah. I'm wanted in various combat zones across the Middle East. No, I'm kidding.
You're wanted in the combat zone. They want you to fight for them.
Except they expected a super soldier. They just got Aaron and Randy of Tangents on the front lines acting the fool.
The army of two.
The enemy is just dumbfounded by the fact that we're even there. Just like, literally, they're not even like dressed in an army getup.
They were just handed M4s and told to get at them.
They're literally just wolves in mouse clothing.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that video?
Wolves in mouse clothing?
Like, it's where it's just like, she's a wolf in mouse clothing. And it's just followed by, well, judging by the fact that your memory is not walking nor jogged, I'm going to pull it up.
It might be walking to get off of the sprocket, though.
Man, I love these loading times. I know what I'm getting myself for, like, if I do not receive it as a gift, I know what I'm getting for Christmas. I need better internet. Because this, shame. Let me see if it loads now. No. Okay, what was I going to look up? Oh, yeah. She's a wolf in mouse clothing. Alright, not Markiplier.
Oh, yeah, this.
She's a wolf in mouse clothing. The mouse's ghostly howl stakes claim to...
I just like that video. Just, she's a wolf in mouse clothing. And I just love the mouse's ghostly howl permeates and then the screen just beautifully cuts through it. I forgot why I pulled, like, what that was connected to. Do you remember?
It was about she's a wolf in mouse clothing.
Oh, okay. I remember now. It was about you and I being sent to the front lines to serve our country, but with nothing more than a couple
Wolves in
guns.
mouse clothing.
Yeah. We're
No
wolves
body
in mouse
armor.
clothing.
No helmets. No nothing.
We're just some rats looking to insta-gib.
And, well, hey, look, it's Rat's Insta-Gib in real life. You're handed a fucking sniper rifle.
Is it bad that I think that Rats is a bit more fun to play than Halo Infinite?
No.
Yeah.
It really is.
I paid $8 for one. Well, okay, Halo Infinite's multiplayer is free. And ooh. I'm looking at Rats and I'm just like, yeah, that's a rat right there. I like that. And then I look at Infinite and I'm like, no.
No, blue balls.
Let me show you what it's all about.
Bruh. That's what Halo Infinite is doing to me as far as being a Halo game goes.
That battle pass is a trap.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even really want to get into it. It's just that bad. I'd rather just sit here talking about the Metroid games or talking about the fact... Okay, I forget. Had I finished... do you remember if I finished Resident Evil 4 last week by this time?
I remember you finished it, and then you started the... What is it?
Well, I jumped into Dread after that. I'm just trying to remember because, like... I forget if I talked about, like, my overall thoughts after completing it.
I think you did, actually. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man.
Explaining what they're gonna do with the bomb.
I mean, this is all purely just off the podcast, though. I doubt seriously that... How high are the odds that they managed to have the exact same conversations as us for the past, like... What did we say, like 40 episodes? There's no way, right?
No, not at all.
Yeah, okay.
I
I'm being
can't
silly.
see it.
I'm being silly here.
A little bit.
Yeah. But regardless, I really liked it. It is the only real... I played just a smidgen, a small crumb of the Resident Evil remake that originally came out for the GameCube. But I just properly sunk my teeth in as far as Resident Evil 4 is concerned. It was just so much fun. Genuinely good time. I just liked it. My satisfaction is immeasurable, and my day is saved while not necessarily made. Mm-hmm. It had just a little bit of the jank that you'd expect from a game that came out on the GameCube, but as far as the core design principle, they shine through like gold. Mm. Give it a go. Strictly, I would recommend those setting up and downloading the Wii version because you can set it up to where keyboard. Okay, you can hit the I forgot that hitting the space button does the funky do stop the recording, but luckily I literally just finished that sentence. But Resident Evil 4. I'd recommend giving it a go on the Wii version though, just because also like all the QuickTime events you can map all of the, like, since it wants you to shake the controller and everything, I mapped it all to the space where I slap that bad boy. Essentially, it's like, wow, you're doing really good. All of these, you know, tough, quick time event, and I'm just... It's like that gif of the dude, like, slamming his fist on the keyboard over and over again, just... Hang on a second, let me pull it up here in this chat. Just, I literally type in keyboard smashing for this. It's literally just...
His whole desk is coming apart.
I love seeing videos like that. It's just funny seeing someone just go genuinely buck wild.
He's going berserk!
I desperately want to know what the context is to that.
No, it's like whenever you're getting a really nice streak and brawl, it says berserk!
Oh no. I'm assuming that's something that helps your enemy? Or does it just screw over you?
Huh? No, it's just an announcement. It's like berserk!
Oh.
Because, you know, you haven't died yet and you killed like 5 guys. Not
5
burgers
guys.
and fries.
You haven't killed the franchise yet.
No.
The 5 Guys franchise is dying. Retweet to make it die faster. No, I'm just kidding. I like Five Guys.
Retweet if you're one of the 5. Retweet if you like 5 Guys. Up your ass.
Oh, no. I got the burger fry combo. Up it goes.
4 big guys. And they both have my eye.
Stop. I am impressed that I have not come across that. Because usually, like, all the memes and stuff that you mentioned, usually they'll just pop up in my Explore page, like, a day or so after. But that's the only one that hasn't.
That's because it's only reels.
Oh, nice. Well, I mean, I still get... I occasionally look at reels, but granted, they're mostly dogs. I like my dogs.
Yeah.
Wait, do you use, like... Hang on a second. I'm curious. So, as far as things go, do you actually use the reels, like, category?
No. What it is I am, I just encounter a whole set of reels on my homepage, and I'm just like, let's see what it is.
Funky.
I could probably pull it up for you.
Oh, no. We're getting that on the podcast.
It's okay. We can just press this funny button.
Nah. It's just genuinely funky. I don't know. It's just... I think the...
Hold on, let me turn that down. That's stupid. What the fuck?
What in the world?
This guy has a beautiful hood.
Huh? What in the world?
It's an auto-opening hood with electric motors.
Read it out for the people.
Joseph's 4-year-old illegitimate son on the verge of dying. Meanwhile, Joseph...
Tell him what it is.
He's getting that Avdol head. He's getting that Muhammad head.
Oh no. Oh my word. Oy vey. Nothing hurts me more than seeing, like, a game or something like that I know I'd love, and then realizing it has turn-based combat and having to just go through the 5 stages of grief to get it, to just be able to move on from it.
Mm-hmm.
In other news, SMT5 released, which is the turn-based combat game as far as most people are concerned.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at it and I was like, you know what? I think it's been a year. I think it's time I try to sink my teeth into the whole turn-based combat genre and see if maybe I can manage through. And then I saw, like, literally, I'm not even joking, I saw, like, one of the stat pages for it, and I instantly was just like for one of the enemies you can control, and I instantly was like, nope, not doing it. It's not worth it. $60. No. You just... Did you manage to find the thing, or are you just browsing your Instagram at this point?
I'm just still looking for it.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna...
Wait a second. So bad. Like lemon pepper chicken.
Oh my word. Okay. Entertain the audience again. I'll be right back. The restroom calls. Or strictly Mother Nature calls in. I'm worried that hanging it up might lead her to commit war crimes on me and my people.
Remember, what he's actually saying is, born to shit, forced to wipe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to bring to you guys. I'm gonna be real. I'm just... Oh man, the stink of blood is getting way too crazy in here. God. Born to piss, forced to tap it. Only twice though, more than that, you just playing with it. Hmm. So sometimes I wonder when the studio who is doing the Komi-san anime is just going to screw it up. Because they're doing real good right now. They skipped exactly one point that it was great, and I'm not too happy they skipped it, but it doesn't make me want to kill him or anything like that. But I just wonder when it's going to get bad. Or if I can trust the studio. Because they did Pokemon, so they might just commit themselves to doing the entirety of the mango. But there's a good chance they won't. They'll skip something that makes me mad. Angry even. Enraged, if you will. Indignant, if you feel so inclined. Oh man, I am not a good co-host. I don't know what to talk about by myself. Kitazo?
Watashi ga kita! So
By the
what did
way,
y'all talk about while I was gone?
how I'm just wondering when the what's the studio doing Komi-san right now?
OLM.
Right, Studio Olm. I just wonder when they're gonna drop the ball.
Oh. Well, I mean, it's not a certainty, is it?
It's an expectation.
But why? They've delivered quality so far.
Right, so far. However, that's a lot of mango. A lot of time to screw up.
Yeah, but I mean, like, okay.
Also a lot of time for the people who are watching it on the Japanese TV and the Netflix to just stop.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of have, like, confidence in them. Purely because we are literally on, like, what, episode 7? So that is, like, if this season is 13 episodes, for instance, that is literally 7, like, that is over halfway through it, and I don't think they have, like, skipped over any chapters.
I don't feel like we're gonna get one of those short seasons either. It doesn't sound like it.
I'm gonna see if they've already released the number of episodes. How many? Episodes of Komi anime.
Game?
Well,
7
yes,
right now.
okay, yeah, but you know.
Oh, you know what it is? It might just keep going.
One of the hottest shows this fall. Just tell me. Just tell me. Just tell me. Oh, 12 episodes. 12 episodes. 12 episodes. 12.
I know there's going to be several seasons.
Well, we can hope so. I think it purely depends on the ratings for this one, and that is provided next season they don't just go, you know what? We've made bank. Time to pull the My Hero Academia and put our feet up, thus obstructing our view from the cries of the people.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, okay.
Villain Academia? Well, like
Amazing.
villains of the people.
Tell me episode 6. I'm just going to do this to figure out, like, what it covers. So it covers Jokes shopping and everything. Adapted from chapter 29, 33 to 37. Oh, wait, I can just go through and make sure that, like, all that jazz. Okay. So it adapts the rest of Volume 2 and into Volume 3.
But of course, they missed 3 chapters. Oof.
I
That's
mean,
okay, though.
they probably weren't ones that were like, you gotta have them. And then we have this one.
I kind of didn't actually notice it.
Yeah, it flows really, really well. And I think it's one of those things that, like, the extra chapters, it kind of fits the manga a bit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Given that it's just kind of just a very chill type of series.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I forget how long...
I really like, though, that the original, like, they call it the Omake. The original run of Komi-san was, like, I don't know, 9 chapters. They were real short.
Mm-hmm.
129.
Randy, I'm scared. So they're adapting, like, 4. They're on 30. And they've got 6 episodes left.
Well, like...
Well, okay, that's like saying they adapt, like, 4 chapters an episode, for instance.
I get the feeling that they're not going to finish out the first year yet.
I disagree. I definitely think that they're probably, like, going to. It's kind of a gut feeling. It kind of feels perfectly set up that, like, to where they finished the first year, which, in comparison, I think was shorter, because it goes up to 129, and the third year only just, like, started. So, and... You know, from 120...
Okay, yeah, they had double the chapter count for second year because it introduced
Manbagi.
Bag.
Rumiko. And you know...
Rumiko-san?
Yeah, Rumiko. But, you know, I hope we get a season 2, and genuinely speaking, I predict that it'll probably be, like, longer as a result.
Yes.
To reflect that. And honestly, I would love it if by the time the manga wrapped up, they're like, Season 3, baby. Season 3.
Season 3, baby! I get the feeling we're going to have a 500 chapter manga by the time we're done here. Or 400.
Well, I think it honestly just depends if the author wants to keep going. Because we've seen, this man, I swear he just wakes up some mornings and he's like...
Alright, progress time.
Yeah. And others, he just wakes up and he's like, I had this really cool idea for a character. I'm writing this. And his assistants are like, sir, the plot has stayed stagnant so long it's collecting dust and decaying. And
it's okay. Just let me introduce this new character this week.
Mm-hmm.
Although the way you said it sounds like he's cranking out a chapter a day, and I don't think he's just a writer.
I think conceptually he comes up with a chapter a day. Like, I genuinely do not doubt in my head that this man has like 200 chapters of manga unfolding in his head at any given time.
He wakes up and he's like, oh, interesting. The entire plot lines are converging, diverging, and running parallel.
I'm looking forward, though, to what the dude makes after Komi Can't Communicate. Because Komi Can't Communicate has been sublime. I've really enjoyed it. And, you know, it'll be interesting to see if the dude, like, follows that up with something. I think, personally, though, I'd really like to see a more story-driven experience.
Yeah, although technically Komi-san is story-driven. It's just that the story is these guys interact until they really, really get close to each other.
The story is buried under, like, 50 layers of, like, just characters that the author came up with and was like, hey, meet this character. Are they going to meet Komi? No. It doesn't matter. I show you a character you like. That's how this thing works. Right? That's how this whole mangaka thing operates. Right?
I get the feeling that this Enough War, the Enough Guns,
I think... I wonder how Nerf would translate to katakana. Because I think it would probably come out as Nafu. Or Narufu.
Inafu.
Yeah, and that's just Enafu. Enough. Enough!
Enough!
No more of your heretical ways.
No more of your buns.
Mm-hmm. So what's on the horizon for this week, Randy? Aside from cleaning this place up and, I don't know, maybe just switching out the carpet. It's not like there's anything buried underneath there.
I think I could strip this computer for parts and we could do the next week's episode in your actual room.
Yeah, but, like, this place in the woods is... I'm led to believe that it's safe. You know, it's...
Who told you that?
Remember the me that gave me this place? He literally gift wrapped this whole thing. I mean, minus the blood. I don't think that was intended as a gift. I think that's more a byproduct of the occupation of the space. But like, look, man, there's even drinks and a what is that big red button? What, Randy? I can't make that out. Does that? It looks like it says recess.
Hold on, let me hit it.
Oh no, Randy, that's the reset button. Randy, Randy. Ah! Whoa, what is all this?
I don't know.
It almost looks like an exact replica of the Tangent set. But didn't we stop recording like around episode 11 or 12?
Yeah, I could have sworn. So what's all this blood doing on the floor?
I don't know, man. I gotta take a seat. What?
Ew, the seats are warm.
Oh, let's leave. That's disgusting.